All right there, YouTube. Let me show you what's going on in our little homestead here. So, where we live, it doesn't get like this very often, and we're actually colder than Alaska. And so, what everybody's having an issue with in this area right now isn't warmth. Your heaters are working, or if you have a wood stove, that'll work. But what's going on is everything that carries your water to your home is actually frozen. So, if you have to have water, you can't get out, and you've tapped out on the water that you stocked up on from going to the store, and you need water. Today I'm going to show you how to make purified, clean drinking water from snow. And so what you're going to do is snow is mostly air. So even though I'm going to get a whole pot of snow here, I'm not going to get a lot of water. So it'll be a process. If I had to keep doing this for water, it would be something that we continuously did for hours on end. Okay, so that's our first step, is filling this pot. And you want to get the cleanest snow that you can find. You know, stay away from your yellow snow, obviously, and fill your pot. Now, when I come back, I'm going to film what we do with that pot. Stay tuned. Okay, so I brought my snow into the house. And now in this pot here, we transferred snow we already brought in, and we put it in that pot. Now, when you do this, you got to heat your snow up to melt. However, you don't want to burn or scorch your pan. So you put just a little bit of water in the bottom. Once that snow is completely melted, what we're going to do is we're going to take a simple pour over coffee brewer. We're going to put a coffee filter in here. That we're going to boil, we're going to clear that out, okay, with this. We're going to take what we melt from here, pour over a coffee filter, and then boil that water for 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then you should go ahead and let it cool down, and you have purified snow. So once we get to the point of filtering, I'll film a little bit of that, and then I'll film a little bit of the boiling water, and then once the water gets to room temperature, I will take a nice big swig. Fresh, clean water. So what we're doing now is we're running water through a coffee filter just to get any kind of thing that was in the snow that melted into the water. So that coffee filter, you can see a little bit of leaves, things like that in there. So that's what we're doing. When we're done here, we're going to boil the water and then let it sit, and then I'll take a swig. Okay, you can see that our pot is almost to a boil, and once we get that good and rolling, we will let it go between 5 and 15 minutes, and that just ensures that it'll be potable. And then I will let it cool and take a swig. Okay, our water has been boiled. Now we're letting it cool. You can see it's still hot. So that's what we're doing now. It's just a waiting game. You can see how clean that water is. Alright, so we've boiled our water. We've cooled our water. And now for an extra precaution, I'm running it through a Brita. Now, if you were in a survival situation, you could probably go ahead and drink that water, but I'm just doing this to show y'all that you can use what you have around you to survive if need be. Alright, so it's the moment of truth. I'm going to go ahead and drink some water. Pour it in there. Cheers. And now I'm going to make her try it too.
Me?
Mm-hmm. You can tell everybody what it tastes like.
Tastes like water.